There are some amazing cards that we need to talk about. Today, big dog, we're going to be catching you up on all of the new cards that you need to know about coming out from Supreme Darkness. Let's go ahead and jump on in. So there's quite a few cards that I missed out on, so I'm going to be like jumping from the very beginning, guys. So please forgive me if you guys may have seen them for another content creator, but you haven't seen them from the best content creator, and that's what really matters here. Today we have Tempura of Chance. This reminds me of the Sushik archetype, right? And I'm gonna read the flavor text because this might be it. Went to Edo front, which is the talk of the town. The tempura here is not only of massive scale, but it's beautiful in appearance and it's earned the nickname Kinpura. Although the port is filled with the latest state-of-the-art facilities that have cross-cultural feel to it, the air is filled with rich aroma that evokes a certain sense of nostalgia, and the occasionally crackling and popping sound echoes through the air, lifting one's spirit. Although I have long awaited this tempura, the rough conditions in the surrounding airspace meant it could not enter the port today. Due to my poor luck, I have had a hand in a practically break report. It's really regrettable as I've been looking forward to this for over a year. But I think at the end of the day, I'll score this 3 stars. And that's why it's 3 stars. Yo. That's crazy. I actually like the flavor text between the Suship and I guess Tempura cards. Maybe it'll be included or like it'll be a part of the Suship archetype, but who knows? Its pendulum effect says you can target one card in your pendulum zone, toss a coin in the result's head, special summon this card. If the result is tails, destroy it and lose life points equal to its pendulum scale. God damn, 2,400? Damn. I don't know if I don't chat. I don't know if this is a good card. Anytime we have coin flips on Yu-Gi-Oh cards, they don't seem to be really good. But let's go ahead and move on to the next thing since we don't have a lot of Tempura support to talk about. Next, we have Dark Sea Serpent Dragel. This card says if you have three or more level 10 monsters in your graveyard or banishment, you can special summon this card. I guess this is supposed to be Apodakus support. It says if this card is special summon, you can send the top card of your deck to the graveyard. It gains 500 attack. Then if the sent was a monster, you can inflict 1,000 to your opponent. Otherwise, you can send the top card of your deck to the graveyard. So it seems like just a free level 10 monster that you can summon to your side of the field. Nothing really special. I think the Suship card so far, because I don't know if it's going to be Suship or Tempura. If I grade it off a Suship, it's like a 2 stars because like Suship is all rank 4s. This is a level 3 pendulum monster, right? This card is 5 out of 10. Next, we have 10 Plate Skipper. And it says you can only special summon this with the first effect of this card name once per turn. You can special summon this card from your hand to a zone a Cyber Slink monster points to. So it seems like it's going to be, well, I'm sorry, it can't be Live Twin support. It has to be the new support from the set. I forget the set's name. Can you guys help me out with that set name? Or Malice, I think that's the name of the strategy, Malice support. During your main phase, you can banish one Cyber monster from your hand or graveyard. And if you do, when you link summon, you can treat this card as link material with the same name as the banished monster. Oh, that cards like that really scare me, chat. Because anytime you have a card that can copy the name of another card, we have known that card to be good. I think the most balanced has been Elemental Hero Prisma. And some of the most busted ones have been Tyrant Neptune. So I'm very skeptical about cards like Template Skipper being able to copy a name. Because normally names can have ridiculous effects, but strong drawbacks. And this card kind of bypasses that, right? We have Twins of Eclipse, a rank 4 monster. So this is good for, I forgot the name of the archetype, but it's a rank 4 archetype. The one, Ryziel, the one that people were flipping out over. For this card's Xyz summon, you can treat rank 4 monsters you control as level 4 monsters for material. Oh, that's already starting to be stupid. You can detach one material from this card. This card can make 2 attacks on monsters during the battle phase. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target 2 other rank 4 or lower Xyz monsters in your graveyard and special summon them. And if you do, attach to the other as material. This gives off Zodiac vibes, right? I don't think that this, Patterson says that the card's broken. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. Zodiac indirect support, that's what I was thinking. It feels more like Zodiac support. So apparently this is supposed to be really good Raziel support. I like that it could be for Exo Sisters. It also can summon ranks to the graveyard if it's sent to the graveyard, chat. Hold on. This card says if it's sent to the graveyard. That means if you send it to the graveyard with a card effect like, there's a Foolish Burial card that sends cards from your extra deck to the graveyard. This card's, actually, it's a lot better. I'm going to say it's a 7 out of 10. Easy 7 out of 10. Next, we have Materi Actor. I feel like I've seen this before, like Materi Actor cards, but this is going to be the first time I guess it maybe gotten support. You can only use the first card's name once per turn. You can reveal this card in your hand and discard one other card. Add one level 3 normal monster from your deck to your hand except the discarded card. Then special summon this card in defense position. Hold on, chat. Somebody pointed out that this is a level 3 monster that you can search. Hold on, chat. We might have to watch on out. Summoning Little D now, chat. It says you can discard this card, then target one rank 3 XE monster you control. It gains 1500 attack until the end of the turn. Not a bad effect either. Yeah, I'm not sure what to make with this. I think we're gonna need more Materi Actors before I give a judgment, but right now it seems like a 5 out of 10. Next, we have Zephyr Wing. If you control a Materia Actor card, you can special summon this card from your hand, another level 3 monster. This card is normal or special summon, or flip face up. Add one Materia Actor card from your deck to your hand except for itself. Then you can make one level 3, then you can take one level 3 normal monster from your graveyard, add it to your hand, or special summon it. Hold on, chat. Little D might really be a deck. Hold on. Yeah, so the first one -3s, but this one actually like pluses for having the other one in your hand. It's a level 3 fire dragon. Ironically, it's searchable through the Tingy Dragon spell card, right, chat? The Tingy Dragon spell card searches fire dragons. So it is searchable, and it's summonable in the battle phase. So hold on. They may be cooking with this card, chat. The next one is Materia Actor X card. And this card says you can detach one material, special one Materia Actor monster, or add one Materia Actor spell or trap card from your deck to your hand, right? If your opponent normal summons or special summons a monster, you can add up to 2 cards attached to this card as material to your hand, including a Materia Actor card. Then if you have a normal monster in your graveyard, you can return one card on the field to the hand. Okay. Interesting cards. So far, we don't know the rest of the Materia Actor spell and trap cards, or at least I don't just yet. I don't think... I'm pretty confident that Materia Actor is already a deck. Like, there are already cards for Materia Actor, right? There is! Chat. You can discard one card, special one level 3 normal monster from your hand or deck. If you discarded the normal monster to activate this effect, you can special one Materia Actor monster instead. So they do, but they're not good at all. Yeah, they don't seem... At least it got support, right? Materia Actor has a new spell card. During the main phase, you can excavate the top 6 cards from your deck, then add one Materia Actor card to your hand. Place the rest on your top of your deck in any order. Then you can add one card attached to your rank 3 monster to your hand. If your Exceed monster is activated, you can attach the top card from your deck to your Materia Actor Exceed as material. Not bad, not great. Now this card says when a spell or trap card or monster effect is activated, add one card attached to your Materia Actor Exceed monster's material to your hand, negate the activation, and apply its effect. If it's a monster, place one card from your opponent's hand to the bottom of the deck. Spell, all Materia Actor Exceeds gain 1,000. Trap, you can set the added card. Another card is Double Fusion. Pay 500 life points. Fusion, summon one fusion monster from your extra deck, using monsters from your hand or field or material. Then you can fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra deck, using monsters from your hand or field as material. Chat, you know what? It literally does what it says. Double fusion. I can't even be mad, chat. Hey, yo, there are a couple of fusion monsters that require fusion monsters as substitute. And back in the days, you would need 2 polymerizations to be able to do. The only problem is like, if any of your fusion monsters have a summon effect, and you choose to use both double fusions using that card, you won't be able to use the monster's effect. So, unlucky, right? The new Tingy Spirit support is coming out, guys. And, we got Patterson out here, chat. He's gooning for this support. This one is Tingy Spirit Surya. And it says, if you control a Roaring monster or non-effect monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. If it's sent to the graveyard as synchro material, you can special summon one Tingy Link monster from your extra deck, then lose life points equal to its link rating times 1,000. So definitely Patterson's gooning for this card. I think this card's actually good. It's a Worm Tuner level 4. Yo, if you control a worm monster, so like if Moyi gets negated, this is an extender. This actually seems really good. It's solid. Next, we have Internal Perfection of the Tingy. This is a field spell. It says, when this card resolves, you can add one Vessel or one Heavenly Dragon Cycle from your deck to your hand. Already a great effect, right? Because those cards are pretty good. You can tribute one worm monster, then target one monster on the field and destroy it. That's not bad, right? Once per turn during your end phase, you can send this card to your graveyard, place one Flawless Perfection of Tingy from your deck or graveyard in your face-up field spell. Yeah, I just realized this deck already has a field spell. All non-effect monsters in the field are unaffected by monster effects. If your opponent special summons an effect monster while you control a face-down or non-effect monster, you can draw draw 2 cards? And all you have to do is control a non-effect monster. It doesn't say only non-effect monster. So far, I think the Tingy support is 7 out of 10. If this card is synchro summoning, you have 2 or more worm monsters in your graveyard. So basically, if you play Sword Soul, add one field spell from your deck to your hand. This card gains these effects while there's a non-effect monster on the field. So if you have the Shaman, right? Or not the Shaman, the Link one. Cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. Your opponent can't target it with effects. And it can make a second attack. I don't think that this card is great. I think this is like a 5 out of 10. It's fairly mid. Because if you lead off with just Moye, you can't make this card to search because you won't have 2 worm monsters in your graveyard. You used a token. Also, its effects are reliant on having another card on the field. And it's not like its effects are like it gives you a negation or something, right? Like, it cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. Your opponent can't target it. Just get rid of the normal monster. It adds any field spell. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, that's cute, but what field spell would you even add? Chat, please don't say Nightmare Throne. You can add Necro Valley. I guess that is one of those things you can add. You can add Necro Valley. You can add Secret Village in a worm deck. Yeah, you guys are going crazy. Diagram? Yeah, all of these cards that you guys are saying requires you to go out of your way to play. Dark Sanctuary and Secret Village are at the top, and you got chat. Immediately, I say what field spells you guys start gooning. Lastly is the new Mermail Atlantean support. I hate that this deck got more support and Fire Kings didn't. Poseidra, the Rumbling Atlantean, says you can send one other water monster from your hand or face up from your field to the graveyard to special summon this card from your hand. That's actually important because this card's a level 7 that's searchable through Abyss Shrine and can send cards like Prince and Dragoons to summon itself. That's actually important. Like, its effect doesn't seem really important, but it's at least a one of inside of your Merlantian deck, right? If it's normal or special summon, you can send one Atlantean or Mermail monster from your deck to the graveyard, then target one card your opponent controls and return it to the hand. I wish that it said target one card on the field and return it to the hand, because then that would allow you for some more combos, right? You'd be able to return your Dragoons by sending a Dragoons or sending it a Prince. But no, that's still a really good effect. And if you ask me, it reinforces the idea that this is supposed to be a going second Yu-Gi-Oh deck. Your opponent's monsters cannot target this card for attacks while you control another monster. Why? There's no way that this card sits on the field. It's getting exceeded. It does not have the properties of a card to stay on the field. I don't know what's up with that third effect. It's like a goofy effect for a card that has no standalone stats, no real ability. Maybe if it was like a quick effect to send one Mermail or Atlantean, it would be great, but like that's just such a terrible third effect. Like, why'd you even print that? Abyss Right, the Atlantean Spirit. We should have already known that more Exceed support was coming out. Abyss Right, the Atlantean Spirit says you can only use the first and third. If this card is Exceed summon, you can target one level 7 or lower fish, sea serpent, or aqua monster in your graveyard and special summon it. That's pretty good. I actually really like that effect. Water monsters you control gain 300 attack for each material attached to this card, and then it detaches a material to set one Abyss Trap. Yeah, I think this card's pretty solid. It's definitely one of those one-ofs. It allows you to extend even further and rewards you for playing level 7s. Because the level 7 Mermail cards, let's be real, they're okay, right? Abysstius is great going first, but after that, Abysstius is cheeks. Next, we have Abyss Team, the new trap card. This card has Marksman, Teus, and Turge on the front. It says draw cards equal to the number of different types, fish, sea serpent, and aqua monsters you control. You can't special summon from the extra deck until the end of your next turn except for water. I don't think that's much of a drawback. If a face-up water monster you control is destroyed by battle or a card effect and this card is in your graveyard, you can banish, add one mermaid monster from your graveyard or banishment to your hand. So I'm conflicted about this card because it's not great. But I also don't think that the support is ass. I think that it's good in the fact that it's free. And it's either this or Abyss Scale Mizushi, or not Mizushi. It's either this or the Abyss Trap that special summons from the deck and negates the effect. Or the other Abyss card that's not too great as your choices for trap cards. So this card is a one of, is not the end of the world. And I think that that's it. Oh, no. We have one more card. One more card, chat. Don't you guys just love Yu-Gi-Oh! Organization when they don't do things correctly? Oh, here we are. So Jet Shark is a level 4 water fish monster with 1,000 attack and 0 defense. It says, if a water XC monster is on the field, you can summon this card from your hand. And if summoned this way, you cannot special summon Jet Shark for the rest of the turn. It says, during the main phase, you can send one fish, shark, or Exceed monster, or Exceed smaller trap card from your deck to the graveyard. Then it also says you can banish this card to add one Aqua Jet card from your deck or graveyard to your hand. I think the cards are really, really good, and I can't wait to see what you guys have to say about this set. Let me know down below in the comment section, and check out these videos so I can catch you on the next one.